everyone, welcome back. I hope that you're all enjoying all the virtual yoga classes that Serenity Now Yoga is offering. I am subbing for Stephanie tonight, the Vinyasa Flow, so it will be a little bit different than my usual classes that I teach, restorative yoga as well as the Pilates yoga fusion. All right, so I am going to get everyone started now. Hi, it's almost 6 o'clock. I'm just going to turn a few things off like the fan. I think it's creating an echo here. Hold on one second. I'm back. Okay. All right, so let's get this started. So we're going to get started sitting down. I'm going to put some music on. Hopefully it's not too loud. All right, so we're going to get started warming up. Go ahead and cross your legs. Lengthen the spine. Get settled into the mat. Create the frame of mind for today's practice. Set goals for yourself. Perhaps you feel anxious. Let's release that. Perhaps you have tight muscles. Let's release that as well. Perhaps mental or emotional stress will release with each breath that we move in our practice. Flowing breath and movement, that's vinyasa yoga. Close your eyes. And let's connect. Connect with our breath. Connect with our body. Feel grounded. The sitting bones deeply rooted into the earth. Create space for the vertebrae. Lengthen the spine. Roll the shoulders a couple of times. Roll them back. And now roll the shoulders down and away from the ears. Lengthen the neck. With your eyes closed, you can keep the palms up or down. Whatever feels good for you today. And let's connect with a 6-3-6-3 breath. Inhale for a count of 6. Hold 3, 2, 1. Big exhale. 4 more breaths at your own pace. The arms up. Exhale, stretch the arms out and draw the chin to the chest. Inhale. Exhale. 2 more inhale. Exhale. 1 more inhale. Exhale. Rotate that left ear to the left shoulder. Draw the chin to the chest. Rotate the right ear to the right shoulder. Draw the chin to the chest. Bring the head up to neutral. Turn to the left. Inhale. As you exhale, turn to the right. And come to the center. Take the hands onto the knees. Scoop hollow and round that back. Open up the shoulder blades. Stretching the spine. So I want that C curve, really open up the scapular region, the shoulder blades. And now create a nice straight spine, lengthen the neck, reach upwards towards the ceiling or sky, depending where you are. And then slowly round the back again. 3 more, inhale, lift. Exhale, scoop, hollow and round the back. 2 more, inhale, lift. Exhale, scoop, hollow and round that back. 1 more time, inhale and exhale. Let's move into cat-cow. Inhale, arch. Exhale, roll. Keep going. 4 more. 3 more. 2 more. 1 more time. Good. Kundalini circles. Big circle. And opposite direction. And 1 more time. We're just warming up, getting that body ready to move in a vinyasa flow. Go ahead and reach forward now. Open up those hips. 3 deep breaths here. And roll it up. And switch legs. Reach forward. And now slowly walk your hands over to the left side. And now slowly walk the hands over to the right side. Lift that left arm up. So your left arm is facing the ceiling. Keep the hips grounded. And let's flow with the breath. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. 1 more time. Inhale and exhale. Lengthen the spine. Inhale. Exhale. Twist. Lengthen and twist. Look over that right shoulder. Inhale. Lift. Exhale. Twist. Look over that left shoulder. Keep flowing. Inhale. Up. Exhale. Twist. Inhale. Up. Exhale. Twist. 1 more time. Good. More active twists. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Hands on the shoulders. And come back to the center. Palms up. Close the eyes. Shouldn't have touched my nose. All right. Well, it's pretty clean here. Keep breathing. When you're ready, we're going to move into cat-cow again. This time inhaling in through the nose, exhaling out through the mouth. Inhale, arch, and as you exhale around the back, stretch your arms forward. 5 more. 2 more. 1 more. Good. Stretch. And now bring the hands to the elbows. Draw the elbows over to the left. Inhale back to the center. Exhale, draw to the right. Inhale forward. Exhale to the left. Inhale forward. Exhale to the right. Draw a big circle all the way around. And opposite direction. Now let's warm up our wrists, getting ready for all those planks. So rotate fingertips towards you, fingertips away, and then find your palms. Keep going. Whoops, can't touch that speaker. And opposite direction. Stretch those fingers, palms out, and straighten out your legs. Good. Flex and point the toes, warming up. Rotate the ankles. Good. Now I want you to bend just the right knee. This is a stretch that we don't do often in yoga, but it's perfect for vinyasa. Lots of dancers and gymnasts do the stretch. You're going to interlace your hands around this left foot. You're going to lift it up, stretching this whole left hamstring, half part of the calf, and the Achilles tendon. Try to keep that back nice and straight. Keep the foot flexed. All right, now take your left hand to the sole of the left foot and slide that left foot over to the side. And try to keep that nice posture, navel to the spine, back nice and straight. In the meantime, that right hip comes down. And really bring that left leg to the side so you stretch the inner thigh muscle, the adductors. 2 more breaths here. 1 more breath. And switch. Take that right hand to the outside of the left foot and draw that left foot over to the right side. Twisting the spine, lengthen and twist, look over that left shoulder. So it's a spinal twist, but you're also stretching the outer thigh on that left thigh. And also you may feel it on the outside of the lower leg. Good, and now bring the foot back to the center. Slowly, gracefully try to bring it down. Hopefully your leg never cramped. Good, now lengthen the spine and reach forward. Lead with the back flat. Hinge from the hips as you reach forward towards that left foot. 3 more breaths here. Slowly come up. And now, switch sides. So bend this left knee, straighten out the right leg. Take the hands, interlace them, slightly bend your right knee, and lift your foot up. Place it around the sole of the foot. Good, that left knee is out. Find your balance. Keep that back nice and straight. If this is too much on the hamstring, you can bend slightly. It's fine. Micro bending is fine. Now take the right hand to the right sole of that foot and slide it over. Good. Now keep that left heel close to the groin, back nice and straight, and bring that left hand down. Good. 4 deep breaths here. And switch. Take that left hand to the outside of the right foot. Slide the right foot over to the left, so it's a spinal twist. Lengthen and twist. And go ahead and turn your head so you're looking towards that right shoulder while maintaining a nice, long, elongated spine with a twist. 2 more breaths here. 1 more breath. Good. Bring it back. And now control that leg coming down. Try not to crash it down. Use your strength. Good. Hinging from the hips, keeping the arms up, hips square. Inhale. As you exhale, lead with the chest and reach forward towards that right foot. 4 deep breaths here. Good. Slowly roll it up. Let's do butterfly. Soles of the feet together. Back nice and straight. Hinging from the hips, elbows pushing the knees out, lean forward. Remember, it's your practice, so you don't have to go as deep. Perhaps you go deeper. It's your own practice, so don't look at what I do, because first of all, I have hip replacements, and second of all, I was very flexible, so all that extra flexibility was not good. So just find your own open space to stretch comfortably. All right, now slowly come back up. Now come into turtle pose, just for 2 breaths, all right? Because we've already stretched enough and warmed up our hips, but we're doing vinyasa, so I really want to make sure our hips are nice and warmed up for our sun salutations. So in this turtle pose, take the hands underneath the ankles, rounding your back. Let your head rest, let gravity do the work. As your head hangs down, 3 more breaths. Good, and slowly come up. All right, let's come up onto the hands and knees for cat-cow. So inhale, arch, exhale, round. Inhale, arch, exhale, round. 2 more. 1 more. Come to neutral spine and rotate around, big hip circles. And opposite direction. And now when you're ready, puppy dog pose. Armpits come down, tailbone up. Now slowly come up. Stretching the shoulders, reach up with the right hand, scoop it underneath that left armpit. Draw that right shoulder onto the ground. Lift that left hand up. And when you're ready, bend that left elbow and take the hand behind the back. Draw that left shoulder towards the back wall. Now very gently raise that left hand up and bring it down to the floor. Unravel that right hand. Let's do the other side. So lift that left hand up, scoop it underneath that right armpit, drop that left shoulder down. Right hand comes up, bend that right elbow, take that hand behind the back and draw the shoulder towards the wall behind you. Good, now reach up and bring the hand back down. Unthread your left hand. All right, 6:15 sharp. That's exactly what I wanted to do for a warm-up. So we're going to start with our first downward dog. Place the hands in front of you, curl the toes under, and slowly rise up into your first downward dog. Pedal the feet. And now when you're ready, sway the hips left to right. And we're going to warm up. We're going to rock into a plank. Exhale, downward dog. 4 more. Inhale, plank. Exhale, downward dog. 3 more. 2 more. 1 more. Good. Now reach that right hand to the outside of the left leg. Stretch it out. Perhaps turn your head and look underneath that left armpit. And release. Come back into plank. And now roll back and take that left hand to the outside of the right leg. And reach if you want to. Good. And slowly come back to your downward dog. Stay here. Center the left foot, raise the right leg up. Turn 90 degrees to the right with your body. Bend that right knee. Feel the stretch in the thigh. Straighten the legs, square the hips. And now when you're ready, shoot that right foot between the hands. Good. If you have blocks, and you can use them, use them now as we do a deep lunge here. Take that right hand to the right hip and just turn from the torso up and raise that right hand up. 3 deep breaths here. Good. Place the right hand back on the floor or the block and rise up into crescent pose. 3 deep breaths here. Bring the hands forward. Right hand behind you. Turn and look over that right shoulder. And bring it back. Left hand behind you. Turn to the left. Look over that left shoulder. Maintain your balance. 1 more breath. And bicycle the hands down. Good. Place your hands on the mat. Take that right foot back and pedal the feet. We're going to do the other side. So when you're ready, center the right foot. Left leg comes up this time. Bend the knee and turn slightly and look underneath that left armpit. Feel the stretch in that left thigh. All right, now straighten the knee. Square the hips. Shoot that left foot forward into a lunge. And come up into that lunge. Stay here for 3 breaths. Rise up. Crescent pose. to my bad hip. Still working on this. 2 more breaths. 1 more breath. Bring the hands forward. Left hand behind. Turn to the left. 2 breaths here. And bring the left hand forward. Turn to the right, look over that right shoulder. 2 breaths here. Good, bicycle the hands down. Onto the floor. And now take that right foot next to the left. And let's do a forward bend. Spread the legs, hip distance apart, and sway the hips left to right. Hopefully I'm still within the camera vision. Take the hands to the shins. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, all the way up. Slight back bend, upper back, and come right into a chair pose, prayer position. And hold here, 3 breaths. Push into the ground, lift the arms up. And exhale to standing Tadasana. All right, posture check. So I want you to take your triangle here, index finger and thumb, place it in the pelvic floor, just like we do in Pilates. Tuck and pull in the pelvic floor, navel to the spine, back is nice and flat. Roll the shoulders down and away from the ears, lengthen the neck. And that's Tadasana, mountain pose. All right, 3 deep breaths here before we begin sun salutations. Inhale, lift the arms up. Exhale, swan dive down. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, fold. Good. When you're ready, bend the knees, send the right leg back, lunge. 2 deep breaths. 1 deep breath. Rise up, crescent pose. 2 deep breaths. 1 deep breath. Prayer position. And coming in for a twist, take the right elbow to the outside of the left knee. Turning to the left. 2 deep breaths. 1 deep breath. Return, hands in prayer position to the center. Find your balance. Drop the right heel down now. Turn your foot to about 2 o'clock. Rise up. Tummy in, square the hips. Rise into warrior 1. Virabhadrasana 1. All right. 4 breaths here. Hold and breathe. One more breath. Exhale, humble warrior. And flow. Inhale, lift. Exhale, humble warrior. 2 more. One more. Exhale, humble warrior. Rise up, arms up. Turn to the right. Warrior 2. 4 deep breaths here. If you get tired, straighten out the knee and come right back into it. Focus on that left middle finger. Take that right hand behind the back, left hand over the head in reverse warrior. 3 breaths here. Good. Straighten out the knee. Hands are horizontal. Reach forward as far as the eye can see. All the way, all the way. Go ahead and keep looking. And now take that left hand down to the shin or ankle. Right hand up. Try to stack your hips on top of each other. Good. Drop that right hand down. Squaring the hips. Fold forward in pyramid pose. place this block, if you have one, to the inside of that left foot. If you don't have one, that's okay. Micro bend the knee if you need to and place your right hand on the floor. Either way, turn that foot, same thing, to a clock. Keep the hips squared. Turn to the left, palm facing out, and try to stack your shoulders on top of each other without leaning the hips out. Keep the hips nice and square, but turn and twist from the torso. Shoulders are stacked on top of each other. You can look up or neutral if you have neck issues. 2 more breaths. Good. Drop that left hand down. Come to a lunge. Take a deep breath. Exhale, downward dog. 2 deep breaths. 1 more breath. Good. Inhale into plank pose, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, upward facing dog. Open the chest. Exhale, downward facing dog. 2 deep breaths. 1 deep breath. Center the left foot. Right leg comes up. Swing that right foot forward between the hands. Lunge. Good. 2 deep breaths. 1 more breath. Rise up, crescent pose. Hold here. 3 more breaths. Palms together. Take that left elbow and shoulder to the right side, twisting. Good. Drop the knee if you need to, if this is a difficult pose for you, or you just need some rest. So come down here and rest, and then you can bring it back up whenever you want. 2 more breaths. Come back to the center, prayer position. Drop the left heel down. Your left foot should be about 10 o'clock a.m. if you have a face clock. Keep the hips square. Nobody knows face clocks anymore, only digital. All right, keep those hips square, arms up. 4 breaths, warrior 1. Virabhadrasana 1. Good, then turn to the left. Drop that arms all the way horizontal. Bend the right knee, warrior 2. Good, reverse warrior. Take that left hand behind the back, right hand over the head. Two more breaths. 1 more breath. Good, straighten out that knee. Arms horizontal. All right, when you're ready, reach forward and then come into your triangle. Take that right hand to the shin or ankle, wherever you feel comfortable. Try to stack those hips. 2 more breaths. Take that left hand down. Square the hips. Pyramid pose. Fold forward. Moving right into reverse triangle. Place the block, pillow, whatever you have at home, to that inside of that right foot. If you feel comfortable without it, just place your hand on the mat. I don't, so I'm going to keep it nice and easy for me and for my back. Keep the hips square, and I want you to keep the whole lumbar region nice and flat. Everything above the lumbar region, the whole upper back, twist to the right. Lift that right hand up, right palm facing out. Turn to the right with your head. Keep the hips squared. 3 more breaths. Right hand comes down. Find your lunge. Take a deep breath. Left foot forward. Come into your chair pose. And hold. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, push into the ground. Open the heart. Exhale, breath position. Come to mountain pose. Roll the shoulders down and away from the ears. Lengthen the spine. Come into Tadasana, mountain pose. 3 breaths. Open the eyes. Inhale, lift the arms up. Exhale, swan back down. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, fold. Bend those knees, and now instead of the left foot all the way back, we're going to come right into a different kind of vinyasa flow. So we're just going to come right back in, just temporarily, into this beautiful crescent pose. And guess what we're going to do? We're going to do half moon. So you're going to place your hands forward. Take your right hand in front of that right foot. Lift that left leg up. Turn to the left. See what you can do. And when you're ready, you're going to take that left hand to the left hip. Good. And then lift that left hand up. Good. Now bring the hand down. Come into a standing split. I am nowhere near a split, and that's fine. Neither will you be. It doesn't matter, we're stretching, right? That's the whole goal of this. So we want to feel that stretch in that right hamstring. So lift that left foot up wherever that is for you. You can lean over and use your blocks. And slowly release and come into a plank pose. Ready? Plank pose. And turn over to the right. Lift that right hand up. If you feel like it, you can interlace your index finger and thumb around that big toe and lift up like this. Or you can just stay right here. Good. Plank pose. Chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. 2 deep breaths. 1 more breath. Center the left foot, raise the right leg up, bring it forward, between the hands, lunge. Good. Now come forward, take a deep breath, and lift yourself up. Slowly open the chest, exhale, breath position. Good. Find your Tadasana. Rest. 3 breaths. When you're ready, inhale, lift, exhale, fold forward. Inhale, halfway up, exhale, fold forward. Send the right leg back, lunge. Good. Take 2 deep breaths here. 1 deep breath. Good. All right, here we go. We're going to do half moon on this side. Take that left hand in front of the left foot. Turn to the right. And raise that right hand up. Keep it balanced. Good. Release. And now come into a standing split. I want to make sure I'm within the camera vision here. So lift that leg up wherever that is for you. Good. And slowly release into plank pose. 2 deep breaths. 1 deep breath. Good. Come into plank pose. And turn to the left. Left hand up. Hold here. Again, you can do all the variations I showed you before. If you're getting tired, drop 1 knee down. You can bring the leg up. I'm too tired for that, so I'm staying right here. 2 more breaths. 1 more deep breath. Good. Back to plank, both hands. Take a deep breath. Exhale, Chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. 2 deep breaths. 1 deep breath. Good. You can either walk the feet forward, or if you want, you can bend the knees, lean forward and back, and jump forward. Inhale halfway up. Exhale, fold. Inhale right into that chair pose. And hold here. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, push into the ground, open the chest. Exhale, crab position. Good. How are we doing out there? Hi. So, if you have a chance, now's the time to get a little water. I'm sure you're getting a little tired. We're going to move into our balancing poses. Moving right from there into a combo. So my goal is we'll do tree, eagle, coming into a lunge with a twist, downward dog, into pigeon, and then back on the other side. Yeah, you know me. I like to combine things. It's all about choreography. So let's begin. Tadasana. Pull that pelvic floor in and up, navel to the spine. Engage the core so you're nice and strong in your tree, Vrikshasana. Lean over to the left foot. No slouching in the hip, keep that up. Right foot can either go to the lower leg or bring it above the knee. Never on the knee, never on the knee joint. Put it right to that inner thigh. Find your balance. Grow your tree. Hopefully you can see me. Yes, looks like it. All right. Without putting your foot down, I want you to wrap that right foot around the ankle. Wherever it goes, it's fine. Wherever it goes, it flows. So then bend the knees, bend the elbows 90 degrees. Right hand underneath the left elbow, palms facing each other. Garudasana. Eagle. Find that inner eagle within yourself. Straight, focused, motivated, ready, stalking. I had too much coffee. All right, 2 more breaths. 1 more breath. Good. Woo, that was hard, wasn't it? All right, shoot that right leg back into a lunge. Palms together. Come into a twist again. High. Place the hands now on the floor. And take that left foot back to a downward dog. That same leg that we took back, lift it up, left leg up. Tuck the knee into the chest and draw the shin to the floor. Now, normally you can bring this left heel all the way out to 90 degrees on that other side if you have the ability. I cannot because of the replacement, so I gotta keep it straight. But if you feel like doing that, you can bring that right leg over. Also, if your hip is up like mine, place the bolster right underneath the left gluteal muscles, buttocks. Lift up. Now I'm asking you to find your inner pigeon, not the eagle. So go ahead and do this if you want, because that's how pigeons walk. Kidding. Gotta do something else. Here we go. Swan. Be that beautiful swan. Go to sleep. 3 deep breaths here. And rise up. If you feel comfortable, bend the back leg, stretching the quads on the right side. Gently release. Hands on the floor. And when you're ready, walk that left leg up into a 3-legged dog. Shake it out. Good. And guess what? Jump, step, or walk back, whatever you want to do. Slowly come up. Good. Shake it out, shake it out. Good shake. We're going to do the other side. Back to Tadasana. 3 deep breaths. All right, open the eyes. Lean over to the right side. And when you're ready, take that left foot to the lower leg or above the knee to that inner right thigh. All right, once you find your balance, and grow your tree. All right, when you're ready, wrap that left leg around the right ankle. Find that balance. Hinge from the hips, keep the back flat, bend the elbows 90 degrees. And left hand underneath the right, palms face each other. Find that focus. Good, grow your wings, lift the chest up, swing the leg back into a lunge, palms together prayer, coming in for your last twist here, left elbow to the outside of the right knee. Come back to the center, hands down, right foot back, downward dog. Pedal the feet. Sway the hips left to right. Good. If you have a pillow, bolster, place it to the right side because we're going to do pigeon on this side. Left foot up, right leg up. Left foot to the center, right leg up. Good. Here we go. Tuck the right knee into the chest, drop the shin down, walk the left foot back. Take the bolster, place it behind the right buttocks, lift the chest up. And again, find your inner pigeon. 2 more breaths. 1 more deep breath. Good, all right, here we go. Sleeping swan, fold forward, forehead to the mat. When you're ready, bring the chest up and bring that left foot up to the left hip, stretching the left quads. And 1 more breath. Big exhale, release. And now drop the right hip down, bring the legs around for some core work. All right. Not really Pilates here, but I'm still going to do Navasana, which is a yoga pose that exercises the core. So focus on that deep yoga breathing. Bring the legs up. Take the hands behind the knees. If you're a beginner, you can bend the knees. Intermediate, straighten the knees. Advanced, let go and hold. Be that nice, strong boat floating in dangerous waters. Maintain your strength and focus. 3 more breaths. And work your way down using your abdominal muscles. Come all the way down, very nice and slow. Good, you deserve a break now, but not too long. We're not in Savasana yet. So open the arms out. Take 3 cleansing breaths. All right, hands on the floor, bend the knees. We're going to move into a shoulder bridge. Grab those ankles with your hands and bring the heels as close to the hips as possible. Okay, keep the feet parallel to each other. Flat. Try not to come up on the balls of the feet. I know lots of yogis do that, but you kind of jip yourself out of a good stretch. So when you're ready, 1 vertebra at a time, from the pelvis to the lumbar, to the thoracic, to the shoulder blade, scapula. Scoop the shoulders underneath. You can grab the hands to the heels. Option 2, you can interlace your fingers like this. Option 3, support your back with your hands, which is what I'm going to do. since I have back issues. All right, 4 breaths here. For the former dancers and gymnasts out there, if you want, you can bring one leg up, flex and point. All right, release. Let's do the other side, left leg up. And release. Good, 2 more breaths. 1 more breath. And slowly come down, 1 vertebra at a time. All right, moving right into happy baby. Grab the hands to the feet, bend the knees, and rock it out. All right, butterfly laying down. Cactus arms. 4 deep breaths. When you're ready, bring the knees together. Locate your bolster or pillow, whatever you have at home. Lift your hips up. Place the bolster right underneath your tailbone, below the lower back, where your coccyx bone is, the tailbone, right below the lower back, sacral area. Now bring the legs up, bring the arms up, wiggle the fingers and toes. If you want to stretch, you can stretch the inner thighs, letting gravity do the work. Stretching this nice big straddle. If you want, go back to the legs together. And all I want you to focus on is your breath. So close your eyes. Really reconnect with your breath and mind. Settle your mind. We're coming into that deep relaxation within the next few minutes. Deep breathing. This is the only pose in yoga that's longer. We hold it typically 2 to 3 minutes long. So settle your monkey mind if things are starting to rattle in your head, distracting you from your present awareness of this practice. All you must do is reconnect with the breath. One more minute. All right, it's about that time, so go ahead and bring the legs down. Really lengthen and stretch here. Feel that stretch in the hip flexors, the abs that work so hard for you today. Maybe perhaps the lower back, feeling that stretch in the lower back, little tiny back bend. Allow yourself to give in to the stretch and just feel every single muscle fiber. Explore by moving slightly to the left, maybe slightly to the right. Relax here, 4 more breaths. I hope you're enjoying the music. I am. When you're ready, tuck the right knee into the chest, interlace your hands around the right knee. Keep the left knee nice and straight. if you must bend, you may. But the straighter you go with that left knee, the bigger the stretch in the hip flexor. 2 more breaths. 1 more breath. And release. All right, let's do the other side. Left knee, tuck it into the chest. Right knee nice and straight. And release. Good. Tucking the knees. Placing the feet flat on the ground. Lift the pelvic floor up. Hips, glutes up, and take the bolster away. Windshield wipers. Draw the knees over to the left. Inhale, bring the knees up. Exhale, draw the knees to the right. Inhale, knees up. Exhale, draw the knees to the right. And yes, I did choreograph all of this so that your music flows with the knees. I time everything. I hope you're enjoying this. Feels like a tango. Tango to the left and tango to the right. 2 more times. All right, keep those knees over to the left. And now take your left foot to the outside of the right thigh and draw that right knee down. And release. Good. Draw the knees to the right. Right foot to the outside of the left thigh and draw that left knee to the right side. And release. Good. Let's do figure 4. Lift both feet up. And now just bend this right knee. Take that right foot and ankle onto the left thigh. So you have the number 4 here. Right hand between the thighs. Left and right hand meet behind the left knee. Flex the foot. Elevate the glutes, the sacrum, so only the lower back is still on the ground. Keep the head resting on the ground. 4 more breaths here. And release. All right, I hope you can fantasize being in Venice right now, because that's what this music reminds me of. Lift that right leg up. Left hand between the thighs. Interlace both hands behind the right knee. Flex that right foot. 4 more breaths. And slowly release. Take the hands behind the knees. Lift yourself up and create a nice egg shape. Good. And now rock and roll back and forth, massaging, that's fine. And last pose, arms out transverse, draw the knees over to the left. Opposite, your upper body goes opposite, turn to the right. Turn your head to the right hand. And bring the knees up. Draw the knees over to the right, upper body twists to the left. Good, come back. And rock and roll back and forth, massaging that spine. Before we come to completion, the last few minutes is a guided meditation. So go ahead and stretch the legs out, wiggle the fingers and the toes. Take 3 deep breaths, in through nose, out through the mouth, 3 times. And now go ahead and find your resting, comfortable position in corpse pose. So lay down. Maybe I shouldn't say corpse pose, not the right thing to say at this time. Let's just say resting pose. I don't know why yogis call it that. All right, so get settled the last 5 minutes. We're gonna go right into a meditation, but first we're going to do a progressive muscle relaxation. Let's begin with the toes. Go ahead and point and flex the toes. Point and flex. Take a deep inhale, and on your exhale, relax the feet. Come to the lower legs, knees and thighs. Squeeze the muscles tight. Take a deep breath. On the exhale, let it go. Now bring the awareness to the hips. Squeeze that buttocks. Maybe perhaps lift the hips up 2 inches off the ground. Take a deep breath. On your exhale, let it go. All right, bring the awareness now to the belly breath. I want you to take a deep inhale, hold that breath in the abdomen. Open the mouth, big sigh, let it go. Beautiful. Now take that breath and bring it up into the chest and rib cage. Hold, 3, 2, 1, big exhale. Now take the deepest breath that you can take. Belly, chest, rib cage, collarbone, hold. Big sigh, let it go. Come to the hands, squeeze, make a tight, tight fist. Inhale, stretch those fingers out. Exhale, release and let go. Come to the shoulders and lift the shoulders up towards the ears. Take a deep breath. Exhale, release and let go. Come to the facial muscles. Squeeze and squint the face tight, tight, tight. Stretch the face, open the mouth, stick out the tongue. Release and let go. Let go of the lower jaw from the upper jaw. Relax the lips, the cheeks, the nose, the eyes, the forehead, and the scalp. Scan the body from head to toe for any remaining pockets of tension. Breathe into the joint, space, or muscle. On your exhale, let go. Let go of tension. Let go of the breath and its emotional attachments, and clear the mind. Clear, clear, clear all negativity, all mental thoughts, worries, to-do lists. Just clear it all out. Be present in this practice. And open up to your true peaceful self, the soul. Take a soul journey to your special place, your sacred space. See yourself laying down early morning by a lake. You're laying down along the banks of this lake, surrounded by trees and birds. The air is cool and crisp. Breathe in the fresh air. Enjoy the sun that is warm and inviting. Notice the clouds are scattered, but the sun is bright. Engage with that warm sun. Feel the warmth from the toes to the feet, to the ankles and legs, to the knees, thighs, hips, and sacrum, abdomen and spine, coming up the spine to the shoulder blades, chest, rib cage. Your heart and lungs relax, and you embrace the sun's rays across the shoulders, arms, forearms, wrists, palms, fingertips. Feel the warmth across the neck muscles and face, and finally the scalp. As the heat is released from the body, you are left at peace. The body is relaxed. The breath is calm. The mind is clear. Your soul uplifted. Stay in your sacred space. Enjoy the peace and serenity. arms and the legs. Yawn if you need to. Go ahead and turn over to the left or to the right side and lay there as I give you a quote from Meditations for Miracles by Diane Ross, a local hypnotherapist out of Maitland. Is your life on hold? Very apropos. Again, I keep finding these quotes each time I teach in my virtual studio because of, we won't mention the name of the virus. This is what it says. Begin now, one step at a time, building stepping stones to your goals. Experience how good it feels. Don't wait. Experience and let go of the barriers. Let your dreams manifest. Feel the blocks and move through them. Feel it. Every atom in your body, let it feel the experience. What are you waiting for? Very cool. So that means we need to mull through everything, right? Yes, we do. I like that quote. So, we're going to end our practice. Take a deep inhale. Exhale, correct position. And thank yourselves for coming to the mat today, connecting body, mind, and soul. Remember always to have the attitude of gratitude, for each day is truly a gift. Remember that your health is your greatest wealth. Keep yourselves healthy, and may the force be with you and your immune system even stronger. The light in me honors the light in you. Namaste. Bye. Next class is Laura, so stay tuned.